Hi, how are ya? Been a while. I am just getting myself ready for an appointment. A lady is coming to the house, a designer, decorator type of a person who is going to take a look at my master bathroom and tell me what she thinks. What we're trying to do is change it. We don't really want to do an entire gut job and complete overhaul. We're hoping to be able to save some of the components that we have. Like the granite on the countertops, that kind of thing. I feel bad about just trashing it. I mean, hopefully they could find someone to, do something with it or whatever, but I feel bad about that. So anyway, I would like to try to keep as many things as we can, yet just sort of get it more updated. It tends to be screaming dated. So it has been dated for a long time. I'm also working on my nails here, sorry. Yeah, it's been dated for a while, and so we are just trying to figure out a way to make it come into this world, into this time. So changing things. So the lady's coming soon, and I'm trying to get myself ready. And it's going to be a day of her coming and trying to design stuff. So we'll chat about all that stuff. Do you guys do this? Sometimes I do when I did my nails on Sunday, just painted them myself, and they're doing really well, actually. I mean, they're not bad at all, but they're not great. So when they get to this point, and I know I've got a bit of life left in them, I'll sometimes just touch them up a little bit and then do another big, coat of top coat, which then gives them that more shine and they just look brand new all over again. I don't know. This is what I'm going to do real quick, just to sort of make them look a little bit better. I have straightened up everything in here the best I can, just to kind of, make it look a little bit better than what it would normally look if I hadn't done that. But, there, see how much better already, just quick touch up on top. Make sure I get the tip. The very tips. So that's what I'm doing. I have never, ever had a designer come in to look at or design anything of ours. I don't know why I've been so hesitant to do that. I think that I really like kind of coming up with my own style and what I like and so forth, and working on finding the pieces and things. I mean, it's kind of fun for me, but it's also very frustrating because, for one, I am window treatment impaired. I really struggle with things like curtains and blinds and so forth. I have a hard time with that. Plus, we seem to have, we live in our house. I don't want it to look like a showroom. I don't want it to look like a magazine. I mean, I want it to look nice. I want it to look updated and clean and, whatever, but I don't really need it to look like nobody lives there and it's just this perfect thing, No, that's not homey to me. That's not cozy. So I like it to be homey, cozy, but yet done well. So I kind of want like elegant casual, if that makes any sense at all. It doesn't, I know. But some rustic thrown in. I like I don't want to say basic colors, but I do like my neutrals very much in decorating because I like to throw on different pillows and put different accents and things depending on the season. So if I have some neutrals going on in the actual furnishings and so forth, I can change out the pillows, a rug, I can put a different color throw blanket somewhere. I can, change different floral arrangements or whatever, and it looks fine with the furnishings and with the main stuff. So that's fun for me. Like in the bedroom, I want to put on, stick a summer quilt on the bed in the summertime, but then I might want to put a red plaid thing in there, in the winter, in the, Christmassy time and so forth. So I tend to like my bed having just, be white, all white, goose down, that kind of thing, big puffy white fluffy thing. And then I can change it, stick different colored pillows and things on. So that's my plan. So I hope that she's able to stick within that. Although, I mean, this is a bathroom, which she's not, not gonna have to worry about pillows and things in there, but even the rugs and stuff in the bathroom might, I might kind of wanna change that a little bit. So I wanna stick with neutral, but this bathroom is brown. I mean, there's no doubt, the whole house is brown, and we didn't do that. The brown colors are from the previous owners, and he was an architect and she was a designer, and they just went crazy with the browns. So everything tends to be brown in this house, and it was done so well, and everything that I hated to just jump in and repaint. Plus I wasn't sure what I wanted to repaint when we first moved here, but it was definitely the plan to redo, and it's been 8 years. So we're starting with the bathroom because it's definitely the one that I've out from the get-go. I'm like, we've got to get rid of that tub, number one, and I hate the tile on the floor. So whatever else we can do to make it updated is great, but let's change those things. But in order to change the tile on the floor, you have to tear out the cabinets, which then you have to tear off the granite countertops, and it's I mean, it's just an ordeal. So that's why it's just taken forever, because it's fine, you know what I mean? But it's not what we want. So anyway, long story short, I have the lady coming. She's coming in about an hour and a half, and I want to go upstairs on my computer and just kind of look at design ideas, like look at bathrooms that I think, you know, might be ones that I kind of like, so she can get an idea of my style that I'm looking for, that kind of thing. I don't want anything trendy. I don't want anything gray, because I think that's now headed out. I mean, I know we've got brown, but I don't want to go to that light gray and everything white thing. That to me it was a trend. It's beautiful, but I just don't want anything that would scream dated so soon. You know what I mean? And I think some of that will, depending on how it's done. So anyway, we're looking for traditional, somewhere between traditional and transitional and neutrals. I like contrast, so I like, you know, light colors with dark colors, and I like different textures. And so those are pretty much the ideas we're going with. So we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I gotta do. I painted them and just sort of just went over the top and the tips. And as soon as this dries, I am going to put on my top coat, and yeah, hopefully it'll look better. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Okay, basically, this is the general idea of what we got going on. We got this little double doors thing happening here. Got this tile I've never liked. Turn on the light, better light. That didn't help at all. Anyway, okay, so we've got this tile. I didn't know what to do, so I just went with beige on everything, like, you know, stuff. So then here is the tub that I wanted to get rid of from the very beginning of time, but didn't happen. Yeah, so there's that. So you can see all the browns. I mean, it's done well and so forth. It's just dated. So there's that. Here are the vanity things. It's a mess. Just try not to look too closely. It's awful. I hate the lights, always have. Hi, this is me. And yeah, so it's this. I mean, you know, this is just hasn't been in style for a very long time. Not that I want to be in style, but it screams, you know, dated to me. And the granite, of course, is a brown, like everything in this room, in this house. The walls are brown. Yeah, between the walls and the granite and stuff, everything is brown. And here we have the shower kind of stuff going on there, so yeah. And then around the corner is the toilet. So yeah, 2 vanities in a row. Tub, and then linen closet. So then if we replace this granite, which I don't necessarily want to do, but it may need to happen, we have to replace the granite on this thing in the closet because it's, you know, it matches. So it's like a walk-in closet thing. So I just got my coffee, and we're gonna head upstairs and look at bathroom design ideas. But in the meantime, I wanted to tell you a little bit something. We have gotten some more snow, and before that, we had a bunch of snow, and then it was raining on it, and it melted off, and then it froze. It was just a mess. But before that, we happened to see that we had some sort of an animal. It seems like a very large one. The tracks in the snow were pretty wild. They came up from the woods up to our house, and then up the steps onto the patio, and kind of across the patio a little bit, and then turned around and went back. And one of these paw prints was so like big, and you could see the claws. I'll show you all the pictures here, but I have no idea what this animal could possibly have been. Honestly, if you can help me out, let me know. We live in Illinois, so, you know, I mean, I was thinking bobcat. I mean, it was like a large print. I mean, I would say the circumference of your average donut. I mean, big. So it didn't seem like coyote. It would have been, I mean, coyotes are like small dog sized. So that would, you know, medium dog sized usually, although we have some really big ones in this area, but still, I don't think that could have been a coyote. And those claws in that one picture, holy cow. So anyway, here's that guy. What is the, you know, what the heck is that? Okay, it was, yeah, no, nothing's come since the snow yesterday. It's something walking across there, looks like, but something came from those woods and then walked right down there and up the steps onto the patio. I don't know. So yeah, keep an eye on that. But now that we have some fresh snow, we'll see if he comes back. So I'm gonna keep looking. Part of the good news is that my daughter and Gracie are here. They're visiting for about 10, 11 days, something like that. So they got here a couple days ago and we're having a really good time with them. You know, they're here to visit. So it's so fun having Gracie. And we did get a couple walks in before the snow hit because in the ice, we were even trying to like walk on ice to get good walks in. But yeah, so it's fun. And she was even out there checking out the paw prints of whatever the heck that was. And her tiny little paw prints going across that big thing's tracks were really gave you some perspective. But yeah, they're here and I'm very excited. So we've got visitors and it's fun having them here. So a few weeks ago, Gracie got a new haircut. They're trying to find a groomer that works well for Gracie. They live in North Carolina now. So it's kind of hard trying to go from groomer to groomer, finding the one that works that you like the best. Well, this last one, it was hilarious. Picking Gracie up was like not even picking up the same dog. For whatever reason, this groomer cut the hair on Gracie's ears so short that it looked like they chopped her ears in half. I mean, we've never seen them that short since she was like an infant, you know what I mean? A tiny, tiny puppy. So she looks completely different and it's just cracking us up. But gotta love her, she's still adorable. So anyway, here's just a little bit of Gracie that you maybe haven't seen yet. This is her recent stuff. Update on the Garnet ring. We are searching the world for a Garnet, the size and the cut and so forth. So we finally found, well, we did find that guy earlier in New York who could cut that. He had 2 rough Garnet stones that he could cut. At the time we thought we wanted 11 millimeter, but now I believe that that's too big. So, and I didn't care for the color of those Garnets. They were a little too orange. I'm being super picky because I want it to be just like my mom's. I mean, I know it's not going to be exact, but I want it to be as similar as I can get it or I don't want it. You know what I mean? What's the point of that? So we're still searching. There was a gem show that my jeweler people were at recently and they were searching there, but this guy from New York found, has a Garnet that will be good for the size, and it seems to be the color. And he is going ahead and cutting one. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, we'll keep looking. But yes, he's doing that in the cut that I need. So that's going to happen soon. He's going to ship it. He probably is shipping it either today or yesterday. So next week I may get to go in and see what that's, you know, how that's going. So that'll be fun. Let's see what else is going on. I'm in my office and I have messy stuff everywhere. So just ignore that. Let's see. My nails, see, they look better. They look new again. So just throwing a coat of paint, you know, polish over top, and yeah, that seems to be helping me a lot. So it extends I almost said pedicure, extends the manicure even longer, which is really good. I love this brand of polish. I've talked about it before. It's Static Nails. They just last and last. Get the primer and the top coat that goes, you know, with the whole thing. And for whatever reason, make sure you do 2 coats of the color of the polish, and it just stays and stays and stays. So love it, no chipping. It's just one of the best I've found. So love them. Pretty colors too. This one's called Cherry Bomber. You can sort of see. Yeah. I did sort of a red for Valentine's Day was the plan there, but yeah. Anyway, that's how that's happening. Do you remember when I got the Total Gym? I was telling you guys about that, that I got the Total Gym. Wanted to give it a good try. I found a good price on it, so I thought I'd try it. So I did. I tried it for it was 30 days. I was using it every day, seeing what I thought, and it's good. It really is good. So if you want a Total Gym and that's the money you want to spend on it, and you're pleased with that and what it does, go for it. With the Pilates kit, it does a lot of everything that you can do with a Pilates reformer of much more expensive. However, this was me. I struggled on this. This was a decision I struggled with. I had it here in the office. I got my playlist going on my music thing, and I was having a good old time, doing my exercise routine and stuff. But I found that you have to change things around on it a lot. You know what I mean? Like going from one move to the next, or if you turn your body around, you need a different weight situation. It's not as easy as just changing the springs or whatever, like on a balanced body Pilates studio reformer. And if you want to change from using your arms to then using the straps for your feet, you have to get up, change everything again, crawl on your knees, put the hook under the thing. I mean, it's just no big deal, but it turned into a big deal for me just because it kind of kept me from wanting to do it, if that makes any sense. Apparently, I'm a gigantic big baby, and I've been using that reformer at the Pilates place that I've been going to at Club Pilates for the longest time, and it's just so simple. I love it, and I thought, you know what? I think I will just be happier if I put this money from this toward the other one. And that's what I needed to know. I needed to experience this one to know whether it was okay enough. I got the same benefit. And at first I thought, yeah, great. But then as days went on, I'm like, kind of made me go, I don't want to do that. I have to switch everything. So anyway, I have decided to return it, and the giant box is sitting by my front door. The UPS people are supposed to pick it up. They were supposed to pick it up on Wednesday, but then something happened there and they couldn't. So I still have it, and it will be picked up next week, probably Monday or Tuesday or something like that. So I have to keep my eye on that situation and have that returned. Putting it back in the box, my husband he must be like a packaging engineer at heart, because that man, I mean, it's pretty much in one piece, but there are so many other pieces and parts, and the way they pushed it all in this box and every single crevice and is amazing. So, but he got it back in the box somehow. The people even said, don't worry about trying to get it all back in there. It's impossible. Just put other things in another box or whatever, and you can send both boxes taped together. So we knew we had an out if he couldn't get it in, but he was determined. So anyway, he did get it all in the same one box, which is pretty amazing. So they are going to pick that up, and I am going to figure out if and when I want to order the other Pilates reformer, because it's so much bigger, and I don't know if I want to have it up here. It takes up half the office space area. I don't know. So anyway, that's what I decided to do on the Total Gym. It's really good. It's a really good piece of equipment. I, will tell you that for sure. It definitely is, especially at the price I got it for. It was a fabulous price. But anyway, it was good. I just knew that I know myself. I've learned about myself. Many years ago, I have tried a lot of things, and I know what I will do and what I won't do, and I'm just being honest. So that's me. there you go. Yeah, so. Okay, I just had the meeting with the lady. She came here. She's absolutely adorable and just very, very nice and very helpful. So we're working on 2 different scenarios. One of the scenarios is to try to just sort of keep as many of the components as possible, and also allowing myself to kind of be involved in finding some of the pieces and parts and so forth, and helping with that whole design thing, and my husband being able to help with some tear out and possibly tiling and stuff, because he loves to do that stuff. So that's one scenario. And the other one is kind of a whole redo. So that's what we're dealing with right now. So now we're waiting to see what she comes up with and what we want to do or not do. And that's where it stands. So it's interesting. Things are happening, getting a better idea of what I want in there and what needs to be done for sure, and what things could possibly stay if we do other things to make those items look better. So if that makes any sense at all. So if we do end up with this project happening, I will be sure to film it and let everybody know how it's going and all that kind of thing, at least somewhat, you know. So that's something that will be happening. And then once we've got that complete, it will help me get myself going on other rooms in the house. In the meantime, one of the things I really, really want to do, and this has been a goal of mine now for probably 2-3 years, is to go through this house room by room, like choose a room and start somewhere, and then go through every drawer, every closet, you know, clean, pull furniture out, dust behind furniture, you know, everything, and just kind of decide, you know, remove clutter, remove things that are just either, you know, I don't even see them anymore because I see them all the time, do you know what I mean? But they really probably don't belong where they are, just stuff like that. And donate, sell, get rid of so much. And same with my clothing. I really want to get rid of and go through all that too. I've got sizes in there in my closet that just don't fit me, and I'm hoping they never will again. And you know what I mean? Those clothing items are getting dated looking, and so there's no point in having them. So I just really need to start systematically going through each room. So that's my other goal that I really, really want to actually accomplish sometime this year, because this has been a goal of mine for a long time. So I want to work on that while trying to redesign and rework, you know, refine stuff for the bathroom. Yeah. So that'll keep me busy, which is good. It's good for me to stay busy. I like it. And yeah. So that's that. There's my Grace. Let me show you. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Gracie. Say hi. Say hi. Hello. Hello. Stretch. Oh, yeah. Aw. You got some kisses. So my daughters are out running around doing some stuff right now, and Gracie and I are here together. Yay. There she goes. She just said hi. See you later. Oh, no, she's back. Anyway, it's so good having her here. Love it. I will keep you guys posted as to what's going on. I just want to throw this out here real quick and say hi. I haven't seen you in a while, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye.